It's time to get back on that Heroes qualifying hype team. I'm N60 Sean. This is a qualifying match for the N60 Heroes Hell in a Cell match. And look who's back. We've been thrown in a couple of older faces from the Heroes division into these matches, and making his return, Grant7e9. He's been sending some cool fan art as well, and he is going to be looking to try and get himself into the N60 Heroes Championship Hell in a Cell. It's a 10-man battle royal. I think there's 2 old school heroes in here and 8 new ones, I think. Don't hold me to that. I'm pretty sure. I've already forgotten. So Grant7e9 making his return to competition, who was last seen competing for the Heroes Championship in an open challenge against Chris Valerio, and here comes DJ Funky. DJ Funky is on his way to the ring, and oh my days, I enjoy this guy. Look at him, absolutely loving life, dancing and jibbing and jiving his way down to the ring. Make sure you let us know in the comments the heroes that you see, which you want to see more of. Try and refrain from spoilers in the comments, guys. But here comes DJ Funky. I love DJ Funky. I'm very much a big fan of his entrance. Is DJ Funky gonna join Chargy and the Wraith inside Hell in a Cell? Not sure Hell in a Cell is the sort of place that DJ Funky would thrive in. He's probably danced in a lot of cages in his time, but I'm not sure he's danced inside Satan's structure. And Grant7e9, who's been campaigning. I like how DJ Funky comes down to the ring with his headphones off and sticks his headphones on for when the match begins. I like to think that he's playing his entrance music constantly on a loop, as Grant7e9 is taken down with a flying head scissors from DJ Funky. Nice springboard lion salt from DJ Funky. Look at this guy. But there's the big spiky hair of Grant7e9 with the jawbreaker and a takedown with the STO as well, bringing DJ Funky down. And now we're going to be waiting for our next competitor in this one. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be your hero? And it is Nicodemus. Nicodemus making his way down to the ring, and I'm just trying to find Nicodemus's backstory. Now Nick, who's got an excellent backstory. Oh, hang on, Grant7e9 is almost getting jumped out straight away here by Nicodemus and DJ Funky. Now Nicodemus he used to be an average gamer, you know, until he raged so hard playing Mario Maker that he made a deal with the devil to get his soul back after going straight down to hell. But hang on a second, Nicodemus, we haven't even finished his backstory yet and he's already in trouble. Manages to battle out. But anyway, Nicodemus went all the way down to hell due to raging so hard for Mario Maker. I've been there, Nicodemus, buddy. And then got his soul back, and oh my days, he's gone already. Just in the middle of telling the man's backstory, and he's gone. Nicodemus, probably the first ever entrant to the Hero division whose backstory lasted longer than his time in a match. And now we're getting entrant number 4. It's the Frog Dominator. The Frog Dominator bringing himself down to the ring. Half hero, half frog. And we like, in our Heroes division, we like someone with a novelty head. And the Frog Dominator going after his fellow armoured buddy with Grant7e9. We've got for the first time in the Heroes division for a while, we had 3 actual normal functioning human beings in the ring. The Frog Dominator has changed that. And the Ironside Amphibian going into the ring and hoping to put his stamp on the Heroes division. What do you think of the Frog Dominator? As coming in at number 5, we've got Honeycombs. Honeycombs, who describes himself as like a male version of Bailey. He's just a nice guy. You know, Honeycombs is just a nice guy representing the kind of heroes which are just normal dudes wanting to do their best and wanting to win championships. He's a high flyer from Honeycombs 96 from the USA. And can Honeycombs, who's just delivered a super kick to the Frog Dominator, can Honeycombs get to Hell in a Cell? As Grant7e9 slams down DJ Funky with a neck breaker, and Honeycombs, the high flyer from the top rope, and at number 8, In comes Viking Dave. And Viking Dave, oh my days, look at the size of Viking Dave. This guy's a monster. And is he wearing like buttless chaps? So like, for a Viking, he's got quite a saucy lower attire. In fact, I'm quite disturbed by what Viking Dave is wearing with his leathers and his armour. It's just always, I'm not sure I'm fine with this. Viking Dave might be a little bit too spicy for our Heroes division. But you never know. He could still go to Hell in a Cell. He could still go to s7e9 Mania 2. But the Frog Dominator and DJ Funky might also be equally offended by those leather chaps. And sorry, so Viking Dave was number 6. And now Big Snake. Well, it's the Big Snake. Big Snake is in the ring. And look at Big Snake. A snake with arms, obviously. And a big smiling face. The ravishing reptile is now working on DJ Funky. Look at Big Snake's face. I'm pretty sure that might be the most disturbing thing I've ever seen. And oh my days, the Viking Dave just kicked Honeycombs square in the plums. But Honeycombs managing to have some wherewithal to keep his head in the game. I would be on the ground, Honeycombs, if that was me. And now Honeycombs returning the favour, and I think that might affect Viking Dave more than it affected Honeycombs, if those chaps are anything to go by. And now we might be seeing Viking Dave, who looks to be a little bit quicker than you would think. Might be saying, see you later, Viking Dave, and Viking Dave is eliminated by Honeycombs, and we might be seeing the end of the Big Snake. And oh, I thought Jacksepticeye was getting chokeslammed out of the ring by the Frog Dominator. But no, the Frog Dominator went for the elbow drop. Lots of chaos happening in the ring here. Offense all over the place as Viking Dave returns to the showers. And Honeycombs taking down Viking Dave and DJ Funky now. Oh man, nice super kick from Honeycombs right to the back of the Big Snake's head. The Big Snake. The Big Snake is absurd. Look at him. We've got snakes and frogs, DJs, Honeycombs, and Jacksepticeye is going to be back to campaigning of a Septiceye reunion with Captain Fanta, because Jacksepticeye has been eliminated and he will not be going to s7e Mania 2 at this rate. And look at Honeycombs. Honeycombs firing up here, and DJ Funky looking in a bit of trouble. Some elbows, and the Big Snake's in trouble. What's a frog and snake action? Amphibians and reptiles colliding in the top of the ring. But Big Snake manages to just get his snake head just driven into the back with the DDT. And now at number 8, if the ridiculous animal numbers weren't high enough for you, in comes Space Dog. Jeez Louise, Space Dog, man. Some of these Heroes entries have been cracking me up. I have been creasing up, especially some of the ones I've been seeing in the community creations. You should have seen the ones which didn't get selected, man. There are some ridiculous ones who sadly didn't get randomly selected. And Space Dog just gets taken down with a drop kick from DJ Funky. Honeycombs went for the spin kick on the Frog Dominator, but gets taken down. And a kick to the inside leg. A Space Dog stay in this battle royal might be short-lived here, as DJ Funky might be looking to eliminate him. Suplex the Frog Dominator. Number 9. We've had Captain Fanta. We've now got Captain Sprite entering the mix. Now, we all like a fizzy drink-based superhero in the Heroes division, but can Captain Sprite have the success of Captain Fanta? Captain Sprite in the ring, taking a boot to the face from Space Dog. Space Dog. That might be the last thing Space Dog does in this battle royal, because we might be seeing see you later to a lot of the animals here. Dogs and frogs in trouble on the left-hand side of the ring. But no such problems for Big Snake. Or maybe the Big Snake. Oh, and Space Dog is gone. Space Dog eliminated by Captain Sprite. And now the Frog Dominator is in trouble. Oh, and Honeycombs just smashed the Big Snake and Captain Sprite's heads together. Went for a double team here, but Honeycombs, the ultimate underdog in this, smallest guy in the room. I mean, we saw the smallest guy win the last battle royal. Is that we can have a repeat there with Chargy won the first qualifier? Is Honeycombs going to follow that trend? And DJ Funky is in trouble. Frog Dominator with a powerbomb, sending DJ Funky of the ring. I'm quite sad about that. I liked DJ Funky, and hopefully we'll see him maybe in WWE 2K18. Who knows? It's the Big Snake and the Big Frog. They're battling. Look at the strength of the Frog Dominator planting Big Snake. And Honeycombs is just T-bone suplex. Captain Sprite right out of the ring. And now at number 10, the last entrant is Cloud, who is the cat of Popular MMOs. Kudos to whoever submitted Popular MMOs' cat into the Heroes division. We've had Dan TDM's Pugs in the mix. Why can't we have Popular MMOs' cat? So we've got cats, snakes and frogs, and the one surviving champion of the human race is Honeycombs, who has just super kicked Cloud the cat right under the chin. And Frog Dominator gets thrown into the Big Snake, and the big cat gets suplexed. Big Snake in trouble. Frog Dominator with the foot right into, I'd say the ribs, but I don't think snakes have ribs. And Big Snake could be slithering his way out of this one here. And look at Honeycombs with a Russian leg sweep to Cloud the cat. And oh, that is a big right hand from the Frog Dominator. The high fly of Honeycombs flying off the top with a senton. And look again, more strength from the Frog Dominator. Power bombing Big Snake into the... And look at this rivalry between Snake and Frog really taking it into another gear here. As the Frog Dominator was really pounding on the Big Snake, and the Big Snake is in trouble. And oh, I think this is the last thing we're going to be seeing of the Snake, and the Big Snake is thrown over the top rope, and Honeycombs looks in trouble here. And are we going to see Frog Dominator? And oh no, Honeycombs managing to turn things around, eliminates Cloud the cat, and now we're down to Honeycombs and the Frog Dominator. Are we going to see another underdog make his way into Hell in a Cell in the form of Honeycombs, the high flyer, with the drop kick now to the Frog Dominator? Taking down the Frog Dominator, and now things are getting a bit tense here as the Frog Dominator now takes down Honeycombs with an arm drag. Honeycombs looks like he's taken a lot of punishment in this battle royal and gets absolutely obliterated with a powerbomb by the Frog Dominator. And the Frog Dominator, who has been in such control all match, but now gets whipped into the Irish ropes, Irish whipped into the ropes. But again, a nice slide detector, spinning clothesline from the Frog Dominator. And I think Honeycombs, oh, look at that, absolutely beating him. No mercy on Honeycombs here, and sending Honeycombs for the ride. Look at the strength of the Frog Dominator. Oh, but managed to roll through here. Nice reversal by Honeycombs. Is Honeycombs going to go to N60 Mania 2? What an upset this would be. Elbows to the face of the Frog Dominator. Kicks to the midsection. Can Honeycombs eliminate the Frog Dominator? He's gotten close. Is Honeycombs going to N60 Mania 2? And no. More life in the Frog Dominator yet. Oh man, Honeycombs. Look, oh, Honeycombs could be getting rid of them for a second try here. A second bite of the cherry from Honeycombs, and no dice. The Frog Dominator manages to stay another day in again. Probably another... The levels of ridiculousness in the Heroes division take another leap here. And Honeycombs, oh, nobody home for the senton splash. Frog Dominator now picking up Honeycombs, and a second choke slam planting Honeycombs. What more can Frog Dominator do? Sends Honeycombs over the top rope, and I think, and no, Honeycombs manages to reverse it. Honeycombs now rolling through, another super kick straight under the chin of the Frog Dominator. And now can Honeycombs just get Frog Dominator off the floor and hoist him over the top rope? And then Frog Dominator comes back and forth action in a massive clothesline, laying out Honeycombs, but Honeycombs manages to come back. This was going backwards and forwards, and literally whoever is going to be going to N60 Mania 2 is going to avert their spot in Frog Dominator looks in trouble, and Honeycombs with the victory. Honeycombs, the ultimate underdog, the ultimate nice guy. has made his way to N60 Mania 2. And look at him, he is loving life, getting down with his bad self as the road to N60 Mania 2 is looking pretty good for Honeycombs. Guys, drop a like if you enjoyed that Heroes qualifier. We'll be doing a few more of those, I think. So what's that? We got three more to go. As I mentioned, we're going to be doing episodes quite thick and fast this week because I want to get them done before next Friday, which is when the new WWE 2K18 game comes out. So make sure you hit notifications. It's really important to get those on because videos might be coming up when you don't expect them this week. And also make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Hope you're all amazing, guys. Keep the fan art coming. Absolutely love looking at every single picture which we get sent. Also enjoying your comments and also chatting to you guys on Twitter and Instagram as well. See you later, guys. Bye.